Welcome, and thanks for joining us for this episode of MystiCast. I'm Molly Zachmeyer.
I'm Mercer Sage.
We have some fun and interesting things planned for you this episode, so let's get started. Mercer, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find a good radio station. You know, there's not a lot of good stations to listen to around here.
Well, Mercer, that's actually what our first story is about. Bismarck State College is introducing a radio station to the campus. Take a look.
Right now, it sits empty, a soundproofed room making no noise. But soon, it will be broadcasting Bismarck State College's first ever radio station, The Mix.
Dusty Anderson and I had talked about this almost a year ago, and it was almost kind of in passing, and we finally got together and nailed down what we wanted to do, what our vision looked like of the radio station.
And Kevin and I had been talking about it for a couple of years, and just thought there was something missing on campus.
It was only a matter of time before they started getting together equipment, rounding up music via pirate promotions, and finding funding for their idea from the Wild Endeavors Committee. With setup complete, they have simply one goal.
We're just going to start playing music.
And though it may be a couple months off, Kais and Anderson hope to have The Mix be completely student-ran.
That this will kind of be their space. We would like it to be a club, and eventually maybe factor in some classes here and there.
Access to the broadcast room is currently on an 8 to 5 schedule, but students are free to come in and play music anytime during the day.
I'm super excited about BSC getting its own radio station. I think it's important that everybody shares music with each other, and I really like sharing my music with my friends. They're always telling me what else to listen to, so it's always cool to see what everybody else is listening to.
The Mix is online only right now and can be accessed through BSC's webpage, Bluetooth on mobile devices, and also iTunes.
So if you go to the iTunes store and click radio and go under College University, you'll see BSC Radio, The Mix on there.
Not hearing a song you like?
We do have the technology to have people call in. You know, so if someone is doing a live show in the studio here, they can have call-ins and take in requests.
Bottom line, this is going to be a radio station by the students, for the students.
And it's open to any student, whether I guess they're full-time or part-time.
The word is still being spread, but students are starting to get interested and excited.
I think it's going to fit in really well with everything else at BSC, with the MystiCast and the Mystician. It's important for all these different kind of media outlets for everybody to get out what they want to say. And so I think they're all going to work together really well.
With the students calling the shots, and no limit to what kind of genre it plays, The Mix is definitely not a run-of-the-mill radio station.
Speaking of cool, it has been really cold outside lately, and with the cold comes snow. So why not embrace the weather and go out snowboarding? Check out the fun experience of snowboarding.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Stand by me. If the sky that we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountain should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. And darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand now. Stand by me. Stand by me.
That was fun to watch.
You want to know what else is fun to watch? A musical. Every spring, BSC produces a musical. This year on the marquee, Gypsy.
I will be designing the show Gypsy.
The show itself is based on the memoirs of Gypsy Rose Lee, who was a burlesque dancer back in the 1930s, I believe. And it follows really the life story from her young age through when she came into her own as a burlesque dancer.
My problem as a designer to overcome was to try to create a world that still feels fresh. What I was trying to do was represent a very structural, stripped-down world. We go from scene to scene very quickly in this show, and we go from theater to theater very quickly in the show. So by using these series of arches, I was able to create the illusion of going from one theater space to another theater space.
It's just some of it is very canned and, you know, cliche vaudeville kind of stuff, but we do it in a, I think we sell it because it's supposed to be dorky, so we take it all the way.
For June, I think she definitely really loves to perform, but Louise, it's more of a hidden desire for her, and I think the older she gets and she starts to realize that maybe performing is what she really wants to do.
I just think that it's a very relatable show for parents to their kids, for kids growing up into becoming something and making their own choices.
Big moments in the show, I think, is just self-realization within characters. They begin to see how they've been persuaded to be, and they start to realize really who they are and what they want.
And throughout the entire thread of the show, it is combined by elements of dance, performance, singing. It's a very tech-heavy show, so this show is going to be a spectacle. So if you want to see something that visually, along with performance-wise, is going to be a lot of fun to watch, this is the show to do it.
I always thought life would be really interesting if people just broke out into song and dance. Think about it.
Well, while you think about it, we are going to go to a short break. Stay tuned for some more videos.
Numbered my days, and I'll go along with everything you say. But I ride home laughing, look at me now, that the walls of my town, they come crumbling down. And my ears hear the call of my unborn sons, and I know that choices color all I've done. I'll explain it all to the watchman's son. I never lived a year better spent in love. 'Cause I know my weakness.
Welcome back to MystiCast. Did you know you can like MystiCast on Facebook? Make sure you do that after the show or when you have a day off, like in our next video. Yeah, okay, I'll believe it when I see it. But it's already 11:30, so good luck with that.
I've read 2 chapters so far. I've done 3 papers. I actually, I cleaned my room and all this. I cleaned upstairs, I did the kitchen. I had a good day.
You're the prettiest, smartest, fastest roommate ever.
You can get a lot done on your day off, or sit back and relax. But some people on their day off plan to get a tattoo. Tattoos can be fun to get and have a lot of meaning behind them. This segment explores tattoos in more depth. Check it out.
What? It was being all bad and gross. Freddy Bird!
No, that one's actually funny. Where is it coming from?
The South Side, and that's all it's about, South Side. You know, was in a gang, and I had to put my letters on, so that's why I rock that.
Well, this is my niece's name. This is my name. This is the first one. It's a cross. We are like a Catholics. We believe in God. Oh, my tattoos just about me, my family, all my life. Just that I like it. Everything's my name, my family's name, my dad, Scorpions, something that I like it.
She's my kid's mother, but I don't really care for her that way. So, but that's gonna get covered up. This year I got it because at one point they used to call me Oso. I feel support.
Oso.
Yeah, Oso, which is bear in Spanish. And this signifies dangerous. and Chinese letter.
Tattoos are artwork that people can express on their body. Tattoos can have really deep meanings, and so I think that that's important when you're getting a tattoo to think about a meaning or something that you want to remember when you see the piece of artwork on your body. So the second tattoo I got is Carpe Diem Bellis, and it's on my shoulder blade. It symbolizes my adolescence and growing up. It's not beautiful and it's not a really pretty piece of artwork, but it's a part of me and it's what kind of made me me. I don't think that tattoos are against the will of God. I think that they are a choice and you're not hurting yourself. I don't feel convicted about it.
We've been taking a look at a lot of different videos, so maybe this video will seem a little more familiar to the people of North Dakota, the countryside. Those are real beautiful shots of the countryside, and definitely a great example of what you can expect here in North Dakota. Well, it's time again for another commercial break. We'll be right back.
Which one is mine?
In this business, you get hurt. You know, this is entertainment, but the risks we take are very real, and the damage we sustain is also very real. I took a 7-foot swan dive into concrete. It's because of the training and the hard work I did kept me from injuring myself that night. I've had about 4 concussions that have dislocated my wrist, dislocated my shoulder. I had 2 vertebrae in my lower back kind of lock up and fuse together on me. You know, the only thing I can really compare the punishment that we go through in the ring to is like a minor car crash.
Welcome back. What can be more real than people and places you may have seen in your community? sure you've all been wondering what happened to Mercer. Well, it just so happens he's reporting live. Mercer?
Hi, I'm here in the Sidney J. Lee Auditorium in Schaefer Hall, the site of many theater productions here at Bismarck State College. And in May, the Short Play Festival will take the stage. And on the stage, there will be not just one play, but 3 short plays by student directors. Check this out and see if you recognize any familiar faces.
The Short Play Festival is kind of self-explanatory. It's a group of short plays that are student-directed, student actors, student technicians, doing sound and lights and building sets.
This year I think is a very special year for this. I mean, I don't think it's ever been done before where a student has written a play and put it on in the same year, let alone in a 3-month process.
First step is choosing a script. So in our case, it was writing it. Then once the script was chosen, we begin to work on it. So we go through, we find the core elements of the script, things that we're looking for, important elements. Then we have to go through the auditions, the casting, and then we cast the show. There's getting together the technical aspect of the show, what kind of lighting design we need, what kind of sound design we need, the props that we need, the costumes, we get all that together. And as all of that's going on, then we are working on rehearsing with the actors to get the actual show itself on its feet. And then we bring all of those together and then we put our show up. This is a really big experience for all of us students involved, so having attendance to this is very important. So we would really encourage you to come and watch these productions.
The people who come to see it have always been really pleased that they did.
The best theater productions are real-life situations you can relate to. In our next story, I think this is something most people can relate to. Can you? Thank you for joining us on this episode of MystiCast. Make sure to catch us next time when we go live.